Well, I'm Wybo Wijnbergen and I'm CEO co-founder of infinitSpace, and we provide white label flexible workspace brands for landlords. Well, infinitSpace can make their spaces, their buildings more attractive and future-proof by actually adding a flexible element, a flexible space to their assets, as well as providing a tenant experience software. So immediately they're elevating the overall experience for every single user of their building, whilst also anticipating the flexible element. It's still unclear how employees will return to the office and when and in what order. So a lot of companies and therefore a lot of occupiers are trying to figure out the future of their office space. As a landlord, you can now be the rebel, the change maker, the innovator, and actually providing that flexible element for your occupiers and actually increasing the overall experience. Well, landlords should definitely be focusing on the flexibility. It's really difficult for any company to currently look into the crystal ball and know where the company will be in the next 5 or 10 years. So if signing a long-term traditional lease agreement will be very complex. If we currently look at the external reports from different advisory firms, it's clear that flexibility and turnkey offices are in increased demand. Most of the time it's between 12 and 24 months of turnkey office space with all the additional services. The other element is grade A buildings. If employees, occupiers are trying to get employees back to their offices, you need to have some special environment. You need to make your building probably more magical. You need to provide all the additional services so employees really want to come back, and not because as an employer you're telling them to come back. infinitSpace provides white label flexible workspace brands for landlords, which means we will be in a partnership agreement. We will be a landlord's partner for their flexible brand. So whether you want to create your own flexible brand in your single asset or over a portfolio of different assets, we will be your partner in conceptualizing, creating, building and designing your flexible brand, as well as operating it, executing the marketing and sales, making sure it's a successful, financial, beneficial entity. In the meantime, we're also bringing a tenant experience software to your asset, which means immediately the landlord is increasing the overall experience for every single user. Every person that walks in that building immediately has the customized branded app in their hands, making the experience in the building immediately more interesting and more appealing, and therefore giving a higher attractiveness to any estate.